Welcome to Slot Stats, where we're on a mission to find the best and worst slots based on real data that we collect to help you decide which slots are worth playing and which ones you should probably just avoid. Holy shit. We are back. Officially back in business. It has been a while. I know. It's been a minute. But we are officially back. We are here with episode 8 of Slot Stats. And if you can't tell already, we're going to be focusing on Stack 'em for this video. And just real quick, in case you're new here, because it's been a little while since we've posted anything at all. So in case you're new, let me break down kind of what we do here. First and foremost, all of the data that we show in these videos is 100% demo balance. None of this is real money. We don't deposit to do any of these spins. It is purely demo balance. So do with that info what you will. But the purpose of these videos is to kind of give you an idea of, you could at least go into a slot with a little bit of an expectation as to, like, is it better to spin? Is it better to buy bonuses? What kind of RTP should I expect? Like, realistically. So we go in and we do 10,000 spins on one slot. We do 10 groups of 1,000 spins, and then we just serve you all the raw data we collect on a silver platter and let you see for yourself how good or how terrible the slot is. So if that sounds cool, if that sounds interesting, that's kind of what we do here. So stick around, feel free. If not, click off. No one will blame you. Now, I know if you've seen the rest of our videos, I promise we are gonna try to move away from Hacksaw very soon. But also, Hacksaw just has so many good slots. Like, what do you want us to do? They have so many bangers. And I don't know about you guys, but I personally am very curious about a lot of these slots. That's why we're doing them. But yes, we are working on getting stats from other providers. It is coming. Trust me. We've got Pragmatic in the works, which we've actually done one video on already. So if you haven't seen the Sweet Bonanza 1000, you can go check that out right now. Or after this video, or whatever. I don't care. We've got some No Limit coming soon, which, to be honest, I think No Limit is probably the provider I'm most excited for to start getting stats on. But for now, we're sticking with Hacksaw. And I was really surprised with these. Like, the stats for this slot were actually kind of wild to see. I personally, you'll see what I mean when we get into the stats, but I was shocked at the consistency of all 10 groups. It was kind of wild. You'll see what I mean. So without further ado, before I start rambling anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and roll these stats. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all noticed, but at least in the spins that we did, this game had a remarkably consistent hit rate. In every single instance, in all 10 groups, they all had about an 87 to an 89% dead spin rate. So out of every 1,000 spins, on average, about 890 of them were dead spins, which was mind-blowing. I didn't expect it to be so consistent all the way across the board. That was outrageous, but also kind of cool. Like that's why we do these videos. It's cool to see it all, like the data all just laid out right in front of us. We had no fucking idea, but there it is. So now you know, if you're gonna spin this slot, on average, you'll be looking at about a 10% hit rate, which is diabolical. Now, that doesn't mean you're looking at about a 10% money back rate. That's not at all what that means. Those are two very different things. You will not be expected to get 10% of your money back. In some cases, we actually made a lot more than the amount we spun, as I'm sure y'all saw. We made profit on several of those. But on average, based on our data, if you do 1,000 spins, about 100 to 110 of those spins are actually gonna hit something. You'll actually get a connection, which, in my opinion, is good info to have. But now let's talk bonuses. The total number of bonuses that we hit after 10,000 spins on this slot was 38. Now, I don't know if that sounds good or if that sounds bad to you. That sounds horrendous to me. But believe it or not, that's really not that insane. It sounds really bad to hear 38 bonuses in 10,000 spins, but that only breaks down to about 260 spins per bonus, which realistically isn't that insane. And remember, these aren't boosted spins at all. These are just regular base game, non-boosted spins. So with that being said, I think this is kind of on par with a lot of the other slots we've done so far. Like, I think that's a pretty normal range to be in. Now, let's talk total wins and losses. The total number of dead spins out of all 10,000 spins was 8,898 spins. That is an 89% dead spin rate throughout the entire 10,000 spins. However, even with that disgusting of a dead spin rate, we still ended up over $3,000 in total profit. After all was said and done, $10,000 wagered, and we ended up with a final balance of $13,128.70. Now, to be fair, a huge chunk of that can be attributed to one bonus in Group 5, which I'm sure y'all noticed.
Call me asparagus!
Whether it was absolute random dumb luck, doesn't really matter. Regardless, we would have ended up in profit, which is wild with a 90% dead spin rate. That's disgusting. So with all that being said, is this game worth playing? Absolutely. I would probably give this slot a solid 7 or 8 out of 10 at least. The only downside is you might have to sit through a lot of just nothing, dead spin after dead spin after dead spin until something finally hits. But clearly, the bonuses and even some of the base game spins can pay for themselves in the long run. And on top of that, it's just kind of a cool slot. It's fun, it's cool to look at, the animations are really nice and smooth. You got the little tube art dude and his top hat, his little rat buddy. It's cool, it's a cool aesthetic, cool animations, cool slot all around. I enjoy it. And yeah, I think that about wraps up Slot Stats Episode 8. So let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed it, like the video. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Also, if there's any other data you want us to collect or include in the videos, definitely let us know. And we do plan on doing videos with straight feature spin data. So we're gonna go on to, Hacksaw, No Limit, whatever we can that allows us to do a feature spin. And we're gonna do strictly feature spins and get data on those, and then essentially do the same thing we did in this video. But anyway, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed. We look forward to making more videos very soon. We've already got some on the back burner, so those should be coming right through the pipeline real soon. So look forward to those. Outside of that, glad to be back. See ya.